Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. Okay, I've got the eyes painted here, the tops and the bottom. So we're just going to take this over by the head and we're going to let that just dry now. Come back tomorrow. I can see a little bit right over here where I need to get. You don't see that part anyways. It's this part right in here, but I like to paint it all anyways. But I'll come back to that when I get my brush out tomorrow and do it again. And I might just paint it once because it's an unseen area. So just that I know when I put it in, the whole thing was painted. I guess that's just my little hiccup there, my little hang up I should say. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing that I would like to do, and that would be blushing. We need to do more blushing. I want to blush the face of the doll, the head, but I'm letting it dry, and I'm learning to just not let myself get caught up and in this, like to just rush through, even though I want to get her done so badly. But you know something, patience is huge. So we're going to move on to the next step here, and let's get our, I need to get more of these. I know I got a brand new bag over there. I go through these a lot. I can't believe how much I do. But anyways, yeah, it sure doesn't take much and to go through like your supplies, but I love it. I do good stuff with it. So anyways, I don't know if this is probably dry, but let's try it. Let's just see. Oh, it's still got some on there. This is from the last time when I did the head. The face there, I was, now I noticed that when I, excuse me, when doing this, you want to blush, it does lighten up quite a bit. So you got to go back and put another layer on. It probably could take about 2 to 3 layers. Let it dry, let it come to its natural dry. You'll notice you're going to go, did I really put something on her? Because it's so, it just looks so light, and that's what happens. But go back, do it again. So we're going to do it the back, the top of the foot here, and we'll come back to this again. We'll put some more on the top of her foot again, and there we go. Yeah, so you should be able to keep. Oil paint takes a long time to dry, so if you can use it again, do so. Now I know it looks nice right now, nice and fresh and everything, but I like to put even a little bit on the back of the leg, just as a little bit of an accent back there, you know. I don't know, you don't have to, but I do. I try, you know, just to put a little bit of red, some blood flow, I guess I'm looking for, and just a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit on the heel. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm really liking that. Looks really nice. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh yeah. Like I say, it's not going to look like this once it dries. It really does lighten up, and you got to go back, do it again. Now, unless you like that lighter color. If that's what you like, then do so, you know. No right or wrong to it, you know. So do her knee again. Why are the knees red? I was reading about that. They said little ones are on their knees a lot. They crawl around. They put the pressure on their knees. Their knees are red, scrapes and whatnot too. And so that's why the blushing goes on the knees. And it just, like again, it just makes some, we're not going for a high realistic look, but we're going for a look that is a little natural, you know, what we think, you know, of babies. So they're not the reborn look we're going for, nothing like that. And it's a lot of putting on, taking off, like I say, but it's layer by layer by layer. And let it dry. There we go. And there we are. We have now the legs done and the tops of the foot done. So that looks really nice. I really like that. That's nice. And like I say, we'll see if now by morning, if they look like, or probably I'll let it go till tomorrow night. If I don't like what I see, I'm going to put another layer on there again. These are really light, so they'll dry faster than the hair would, because it's very, very thin amounts on her. And if it looks really good, I'll leave it. But if I think I want a little titch darker, I will. I'll put some more on it. Okay, let's take a look at the arms now. Okay, we have both the arms here. There we go. So, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put on the elbow of the doll. So we're going to come right in here. And just kind of blend it in. There we go. I actually like when the sponges have been out for a few days. I can control the color a lot better. Myself, I find, you know. Now the next person might say, why are you not putting fresh on? Well, that's why, because it just seems like I can control how much I want to put on. Before, when it's nice and fresh, it's this great big smear, you know. But, yeah. So I put some across the knuckles of the hand there. That looks really cute. That looks really nice, yeah. We may put some right in the fold of the arm here, too. Just put a little bit, like just like I say, an accent. Some people even like it a little bit of red up on the shoulder. You can do that as well. And it just gives a little bit, again, another bit of accent. I would not go overdose on the shoulder area, but it can give a nice look to the doll. And there you go. So you have this nice little, I might do one more time, maybe not, we'll see. So we have it on the inside of the arm, we have it on the elbow, and we have it on the hand, across the knuckles. So just ideas, you know, so if you want to, because it is a full arm, you can do that. Alright, so let's get the next arm out, and we'll do, again, the same thing. We're going to go to the elbow. Is that the right one? I think so. Doesn't matter. Or is it this one? One of them does it anyways. And again, like I say, it will lighten, and so we're going to come back to it later, and we're going to take another look at it. So we'll come into across the hands. There we go. Oh, another place you can also put it's in the palm of the hands. I like a little bit in the palm of the hands. I'm going to do the other one too. I forgot about that. You can go right into the palm of the hands and give a little bit of red right in there. There we go. And that even looks nice with a little bit of red in the palm. So we'll put some right in the crevice here as well. I haven't done this with some of my other dolls. I seen it done on a doll and I went, you know what, I'm going to try that. Now I knew about the shoulder one. That one I already kind of knew about. So we'll come up here. I've seen that many times before, just putting a little bit of red up here. Because it is a full arm doll. Okay, so and you just smear it, you don't want like a lot, like I say. And just kind of blend it in. There we go. And you got this, whoops, I just lost a sponge. But anyways, we've got it on the shoulder, in the elbow, in here, the bend of the arm, the elbow, and across the hand, and in the palm. So let's do the palm of this one here. We can do that. We'll hang these back up again. So we're just going to go in the palm of the hand, and we'll just smear some of this around. You don't want it too red. Just a nice color red. There we go. Because it's where they play. And we look at our hands. We have red in our hands. So there we go. It shows the blood flow. You know, like I said, we're not going for reborn doll desire or anything of that sort. Just like that. So that's really nice. Oh, that looks really good. I think it looks super, super, super duper. All right, nice. Very nice. The arms look beautiful. So they're going to look so nice when they're ready to be put back on the body again. But again, like I said, this will lighten. We'll have to go back over it one more time yet. So instead of, like a lot of people too will say, well, shouldn't the fingernails have something? Well, that's where I just kind of go with the tips of the fingernails if you wanted to. And just kind of give them a little bit of red and just kind of, you can do that as well, you know, on the tips. If you want like more like a red around the fingernails, you can do that, you know. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If that's what you like to do, just go around with a little bit of red and just kind of give a hint on the tops of the fingers. I don't paint the nails, so There you go. And you can just do something like that if you want to also, so that you have that hint of red around the nail bed, you know, on the nails. You can do that just as well too, and it gives like a little hint of red there. So, you know, there we go. So very nice. I really like how the limbs and the arms turned out. They're very nice. And for a hand being off, this is the one where the hand was off. They look very, very natural. It looks very natural, very nice. I can't complain over this at all. So very nice. Now, what I will be doing is coming back and finishing this all up in here. These are my last touches that I do. I come in here and I will be finishing a lot of what you see right in here on all the arms. I will be doing a little bit more around this part here. I'll be setting the leg like this, and I'll be just looking at getting this trimmed up, you know, because you don't see this part, but I just want to make sure that we're not going to see up in here at all once it's around the cloth. If it looks pretty good, I'm not going to do anything. But you will paint probably just in that crevice, not this top part, you know, and then just rehang it back up again on the my post that I have there for it. And yeah, and then I'll be taking the head of the doll and doing all around the chest plate, underneath the chest plate, and all things like that as well. Those are your very last parts to this, to your painting that you leave to the end. Now here's something I never thought about too. You could put maybe on the toes of the doll. There we go. And then you can just take it and just wipe that all off as well, you know. Just give like a faint hint of life there, you know, in the toes. So you can do that too, you know. Like I say, it's your doll. You do what you like. There's the toes that did I make those toes? No, I didn't make those toes, but it looks like somebody made those toes. But I did it didn't have any nail beds, so I put the nail beds in myself. I did each one of those nail beds. It was just straight toes. So I just took my Dremel and I just made little nail beds. That's it. That's all you have to do, just some imprints, just to make it look like toes. The person probably, I think, had to rebuild toes, but they just went straight with them, and that was it. Now, I made the beds myself, so I think it just adds more natural to the doll's foot, you know. Usually I keep socks and shoes on these types of dolls anyhow, but, you know, sometimes you like a barefoot doll, depending how you want to display your doll. In the middle of summer and standing in grass, maybe you want, you know, that type of look. I did do this one here. This foot here. So this one here I made the toes. Now I'm going to be looking at this coming up here. I'm going to do a little bit of sanding on her there. She's got cute. I did put the little lines in. I don't want to sand in that part because I'm going to lose those lines. I did make all the nail beds in there as well. So she looks really good. I'm really pleased with this so far. But I will sand right along in this line here. I'm going to have to be very delicate when I'm sanding a little bit up in here. And that's really all I'm going to do. And it's just going to be a little bit of sanding. Though it doesn't need much. But yeah, it turned out pretty good for this little baby leg here. This is the next doll I'm going to be working on. So coming up, lots to work on. Okay, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen here tonight. And I got a lot more coming your way. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.